Lord, girl, if I'm just not that into you with people. Girl, Family Your Fiance, Season 2, Episode 6, Tiffany and Fred. So they've been together for 6 years and they met at work. Fred was cheating in the beginning of the relationship, and there's members of her family that still haven't met them yet, and she fears of their reaction of how they're going to take him once they hear all of that. They meet with Dr. Tracy, and the biggest issue for her is the cheating and that it went on for 6 or 7 months. But he doesn't consider entertaining women cheating. First and foremost, let me say this. Tiffany is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to Tiffany. She's gorgeous, and I live for her. All that melanin, live. Live, 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 live. Fred is handsome too. Fred is handsome and a geek, dorky. He was in all the AVID classes. He was in all of the advanced placement classes or whatever the case may be. Girl, him and his best friend, quiet as a scat. But I could see I could see the attraction to Fred. I could see the allure to Fred. I could see the charm in Fred. I could see how charismatic Fred is and how he can engage people in conversation. Like, Fred, I get it. You have mastered the art of being able to talk people about their G-Raws. You understand me? But I'm going to let you have it. So he's bringing his mama Sandra, brother Nigel, and best friend Menelato, I believe it is. She's bringing her mom June, brother Marcus, and bestie Claire. So the tasks are, he's going to play Truth Tower, Tower of Truth with her family, and she's going to play 20 Questions beer pong style with his family. I was actually here for that. I would have liked it a whole lot better if there was actually some beer in that pong. But whatever. So the family comes and they give their concerns. His family's main concerns is how he treats Tiffany. His best friend's concern is his drinking. I'm going to get on that. Marcus don't know his ass at all, so he ain't got it to do. Claire feels like they love each other, but they're not in love with each other, and I'm on your side with that, Claire. And June straight up just don't think that he's right for her daughter. I do believe that Fred does have a drinking problem. Now, they say he got it under control now, and Fred, for your sake, I really hope you do. Because that does play a huge part, take a huge toll on your body, I should say. When you drink a lot while you're young, it can backfire on you as you get older. You know, that's what happened to my dad. That's how my dad got cirrhosis of the liver. He used to drink a lot, and he stopped. He sobered, and he got his life together and all that good stuff, and he was good. You know what I'm saying? But then the liver, years of wear and tear on it, that situation happened, and he left us. You know what I'm saying? Way back in 97. Still hurt to this day. So I really do hope, moral of your story is, I'm sitting there telling you all my people business. Moral of the story is, work on your damn drinking. Because I don't want you to have to go through or experience anything like that. Trust me. It's cool while you're young. But when you get older, your body does pay for that. Listen, Fred. The fact that everybody, including your family, was telling you that you're the one with the problem is you being the problem, sir. Like, I didn't understand why y'all had to come here for this, because I just felt like this was something that y'all could have did at home. Like, y'all came expecting a different outcome, and it was the same leaving as it was coming in. We go get to it when we get to it, child. So the question about his cheating comes up, and Tiffany says that it wasn't just the cheating for her. It was also him making her feel as though she was crazy for 7 months. And I totally understand how you feel, Tiffany, because a lot of women have, I'm not going to say all, a lot of women have been there, like myself. I, too, am a woman that have been there, who allowed some man to get inside my head, and my female intuition telling me he a dog. You know, people told me about the flames I couldn't see through the smoke. When that he answer accusations, what you mean you gonna choke? Oh, you can't stay, you gotta go. Ain't no other bitch spending your dough. This is taking the toll, the way the story unfolds. You ain't never seen a fire like the one I'm a cause. Yes, God. I was here for that. I was here for that. Anyway, Fred was asked why he cheated, and he said it was because he wasn't happy with himself, his life, or the relationship. And he has beers every day. You know, again, I like Fred. I don't think Fred is a bad person. And I don't think Fred goes out here to intentionally hurt people. I do feel like Fred has been through things, much like we found out that he was in the military and he was in the war. You know what I'm saying? You know, his friend died in his arms, died in his arms. Like, he been through a lot. So I don't want to give Fred too much because I totally get it. But, you know, again, if everybody in your family, including your mama, is telling you, nigga, you the problem, then I'm going to need for you to start taking it seriously and stop trying to charm your way out of everything. Because that's really how it is. It's like you try to charm and talk your way up out of your fuck shit. And I'm sorry, you just can't do that with grown, rusty ass adults that don't give a damn about how cute you think you are, how charming you think you are, how funny you think you is, how sly you think you are. You sly as hell. Fred, you sly as hell. Lord knows, you might would have talked my drawers off, but you know, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. We're going to move on. So Tiffany gets upset when Sandra takes up for Fred, and June feels like Fred doesn't have a fear of losing you, and he needs to feel that fear. I agree with Mama June. He do need to feel that fear of you not being there, Tiffany. He really does. I still feel that way. Even though you say y'all got better, even though you say he's gotten a little bit better, and even though you say you here for right now, I guess. As far as the mama goes, I totally understood. Because, mama, you can't have it both ways. You can't in one breath, you wrong, and then in the next breath, when everybody is giving their grievances, then you want to take up for them. Nah, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop coming to his rescue and his defense. He needs to hear it from all cylinders, from people that know him and love him. You can't, because I don't get how that works. You can't, yeah, son, I agree with her. You need to get your shit together. I tell you that all the time. But then when people are giving him that, then you feel as though he being bullied or ganged up on. Nah, stop doing that. So to check in with Dr. Tracy, Fred feels like he's working on himself, but other people don't see it. Fred, you weren't working on yourself, bro. Please stop that. Tiffany feels like she doesn't know if she's still in love with Fred because of what's been done. And when asked, does she still want to get married, she says she can't answer that right now. It all depends on change. No, you don't need to get married right now. I don't care how long y'all been together. Y'all been together for 6 years. You may need to be together 6 more years before you. It took 6 years to get here, to do all the cheating, the alcoholism, and all of that. It may take 6 more years to get over all of that. So don't rush get married. Dr. Tracy wants them to have a dinner for just the two of them. And the men are going to cook, and the women are going to pick out the venue and prepare and all that good stuff. So Fred breaking wine glasses can't open. Listen, Fred, the wine glass I give you, but don't try to sit up and act like you don't know how to open that wine bottle. You've been sucking on enough bottles, Fred. Stop trying to sit up and act like you don't know how to open up that wine bottle. So while talking about her feelings, he chuckles, and her attitude completely changed, feeling like that was his passive-aggressive way of dismissing her feelings, as he often does. And I think it was a mixture. I think it was that, and I also think it was because he was down in that damn champagne. See, one thing that y'all did that really pissed me off was, if y'all know he has a problem with drinking, why was there beer, wine, alcohol of any kind around there? Y'all know this man got an issue with drinking, but y'all drinking the damn beers and wine with him. Like, I don't understand how that works. All of y'all are enabling. Like, if y'all know an issue for him is drinking, and a lot of the issues and problems and arguments stem from his drinking, there shouldn't have been no wine, there shouldn't have been no beer, there shouldn't have been no alcohol. If y'all had anything that resembled it, it should have been cider. Okay? Or mix you some orange juice and some ginger ale together. You know, a virgin mimosa. Anyway. So the blessing ceremony, nobody gave their blessing, and I wasn't surprised at that. I already knew nobody was going to get a blessing. That's what I meant by it was the same leaving out as it was coming in. Nobody gave their blessing. Not the mamas, not the best friends, not the brothers, not nobody gave their blessing. Child. They're gonna postpone the wedding and not set a date. And y'all still engaged, but y'all still ain't set a date. That says a lot. He gives her another ring and calls it like a recommitment or whatever. And then she starts crying and accepts the ring. And Marcus won't hear for it at all. Don't worry about it, Marcus. I won't hear for it either. Because Tiffany, you did look a little bit foolish after talking about how you wasn't going to, put up with it and wasn't going to do this and you're going to postpone and y'all not thinking about that right now, blah, 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 blah. To him dropping on his knees and giving you another engagement ring, but masking it under a recommitment and you crying about it. Like, again, enabling the behavior. But getting down to the damn epilogue, honey. Oh, and Mama June said he an attention whore. All the attention got to be on him. And that's why he did that. And I kind of agree with Mama June. So epilogue. Fred has gone to counseling for his drinking and it has improved. Their communication has gotten better enough to the point where Tiffany doesn't feel like he's communicating or entertaining other females. They're still engaged, but they still haven't set a date. Again, I felt like that's great. Y'all do need counseling, though. The fact that he don't feel like just conversation or entertain. First of all, it wasn't just conversation and entertaining. All right? You conversated with that woman and you was fucking that damn woman, okay? Stop trying to make it seem as if, and you was doing it for 7 months. That's that Martell shit. Sitting around here trying to make it seem as if you bumped into her and you slept with her one time. No, you basically had an affair for 7 months. Tell that Mama June, tell her it was with the same damn bitch too. Ciao. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I don't want to give Fred too much because of what he went through. He was in the war and all that stuff. And, the friend got shot, died in his arms and all that. I don't want to give Fred too much. I don't want to contribute on to the PTSD and whatnot. But I do want you to recognize your ish, Fred, and get it together. Because you got a beautiful black melanin queen, baby. Listen, Tiffany is bad. That thing is gorgeous. Shout out to Mama June. And shout out to you too, Mama Sandra, because Fred was raised by the breast. And then that brother was fine. Shout out to that brother too. Hey, brother, you was fine. And the best friend was cute too. Even though he had that Chucky fence to do, he was still real cute. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all y'all around there. I actually enjoyed everybody. There's not one person there that I didn't like. Even you, Fred, I like you too. Even though you slicker than a snake or a salesman, you damn snake in the grass shoe. Girl, I'm gone. Bye.